Welcome back, Elab Podcast. This is episode 93. I'm gonna be your host today, Mitch. I'm here with, one of my co-hosts, Zell, Mr. Black Bobby Flay, Mr. Scattered, Smothered, and Covered, Mr. Souffle Saute God, you know, Mr. Brown Paper Bag himself. He a Detroit Lions fan. It only suits itself. Welcome, my boy Zed. How you doing this evening, my boy?
Doing good, man. Nice little Thursday. College football,
Okay,
NFL football. Ready for
okay,
it.
okay. And let me introduce my other co-host, my boy Tevin. He's known not to duck no smoke, but he did at one point in time throw all his cowboy gears in one pile and set it on fire and take off down to Houston. But he's
He
Mr.
took
Take
out
the
that fire.
Congo further, Mr. Google himself. Tevin, how you doing this evening, my boy?
Mr. Google's crazy. I'm good.
Fingers.
I ain't burned that
Little
stuff though.
fingers.
It's in the box. You just
Oh
just
yeah,
put it
I
in
know. I
storage.
I know that.
I don't
That
look.
shit
Look.
ain't.
I don't care what happens. We don't burn $100 jerseys over here. I was cut different coming up. We don't burn that shit. That's crazy.
You still got
Facts,
your
facts.
you still
That's
got your
that's
Roy
rich.
Williams
That's
jersey.
rich. That's rich people luxuries. What'd you say?
I say you still got your Roy Williams jersey for back in the day.
Nah,
What kind
I
of
ain't
Cowboys
never
fan are you?
look. That's how poor we was back then. I couldn't get that.
Hey, you know where he went to?
I
Texas
couldn't
boy.
get that, man. You feel
You can
me?
get the
So
30. You can get the 31, or you can get that 11 or something, man. Wide receiver,
nah.
or you want
First jersey was
the
the bean,
defense.
man. We got a bean jersey, but we ain't had no cowboy jersey. They wasn't winning shit, so it didn't matter.
Okay. I'm gonna start it off, with a little icebreaker. I want y'all to it's gonna be different because it's just two of y'all to do this little 1 to 5 blind ranking. I want y'all to blindly rank the best QB and wide receiver duo. So first on the list, it's gonna be obviously the same quarterback and receiver on the same team, obviously.
So what's it
So
like, top five and stuff?
it's just one through five. Just rank them 1 through 5.
All right, that's good.
All right.
I'm ready.
First on the list, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase.
Yeah. Mm,
Y'all got to work together too.
I feel like for that one, that's a top three for sure.
It's probably number one, bro.
You say number one?
I mean, because you gotta think
They
about
say they
like,
say Tevin was right all these other times. So
Because
yeah,
I feel like
who
I mean, he was a triple crown winner last year, so it's
yeah,
like,
and
that's
we
like,
gotta think of the history too, because like even if we think of good receivers like Jettas, if he says
yeah,
Jettas, we can't say Jettas because I mean
quarterback,
his quarterback is
missed that out.
JJ.
yeah.
So
Okay,
I
y'all going
said let's
one?
just
Y'all
go.
going one?
I'm cool. I'm cool with one if you cool with one.
Yeah, we can do one.
Okay, one. Next on the list, Steve Young and Jerry Rice.
See, you
Mm.
didn't say you was gonna add in.
What you mean? What
I
you
thought
mean?
you was. I'm pretty sure me and Zell both thought right now. You said this is all
Mm.
time, so we already done messed up. We gotta put them two. 'Cause that
Okay.
would have been the one for
Yeah,
real, for real.
you gotta put them at two.
I don't know. They might not be the one. All right. Now this is not like career. It's like peak for peak. Matt Stafford and Calvin Johnson. This for you, Zell.
I mean, for me to be biased, I feel like I gotta go three on that one.
I'm okay with putting them at three.
All
He set us up, bro.
He's like,
He
okay.
should have said all time. He didn't give us the full sauce
right.
on that one. That's cool though.
Next on the list, Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I'm okay with them being four.
Yeah, I feel like we just gotta go
Oh,
down.
yo, y'all ain't got no. It's 4 or
We gotta go
5.
down the list now at this point.
Okay, so what y'all did was the best wide receiver and quarterback duo. Number 1, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Number 2, Steve Young and Jerry Rice. Number 3, Matt Stafford and Calvin Johnson. Number 4, Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. And rounding it out, number 5, Tom Brady and Randy Moss.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, I would have
Mm.
been okay with that. I mean, honestly,
Uh,
I'd
I mean
rather have
that's 20 touchdowns right
we
there.
should have flipped Jerry But you set us up though. You didn't say,
No, what you mean? I
Not
said
that.
bro,
blind rank the
bro.
wide
You,
receivers.
yeah, but you didn't say all time, one error. You didn't say that. So you set us up. It's okay. You was
Hey
slick
man,
with it.
hey,
That's why you're
y'all can ask
laughing.
questions.
You
You
would
can
you
ask
wouldn't be
questions.
laughing. I mean, I feel you. I feel
You
you. It's
can
all
ask
good.
questions.
It's all
Okay.
good.
I mean, it
I'm
ain't.
pretty sure. Zell, did you think it was right now too?
Not, no, no. I mean, I guess this probably one of your first time doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
I
kind of
don't.
used
Yeah,
to it, so
yeah.
you know.
You know, I'm a debater. I don't do the rankings and stuff like that.
I
But
mean,
I
we
feel
didn't
you.
do
I
terrible. We
feel
didn't do
you.
terrible though. So you know what I'm saying? Ain't like we, you know.
Yeah, we should have just flipped our 1 and 2. Because honestly, with Tom and Randy, yeah, they was fire. But I mean, what they win?
Honestly, I thought he was gonna say Matt Stafford and Cooper Cup or something like that. I didn't really know which way he was. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah.
Oh,
he
that
put in
well,
Cap.
I
He
didn't
put in
think about it
Calvin
that way.
Johnson. So you know
Okay.
that.
Well, damn, that's
I was
tough.
thinking about that them triple crown winners. So, you know what I'm saying? You got Jamar Chase and you got Cooper Cup. So you know.
Yeah, I kind of took. I didn't think about that because I don't think anybody in their right mind is taking Cooper Cup over Calvin Johnson. So
Nah.
now, statistically speaking,
I
you
mean,
can't.
but I'd still take Calvin and Matt over, even though they didn't win. That history, that
Yeah.
history was fire. But
But if you
I
gotta put
mean,
the wins
obviously
in
he
there,
won. He won with Coop, but that short lived shit. Coop ain't even there no more.
Yeah,
And he only
yeah.
been there 4 years, going on his fifth.
that's
Yeah.
a fact. That's a fact. Let's move it along, man. Let's get into some NFL football. Let's go back to Monday night. Let's start at the 10 p.m. game, late as hell. We had the Raiders versus the Chargers. The Raiders lost 9-20. I'm a pass this on over to Tevin. He made a statement. I don't know if it was last week or before preseason. He thought, he made a claim about Justin Herbert. Man, what are your thoughts? At the game and what he produced out there, man. And what was your
I
statement?
mean, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even care about that game because it was late, and I knew, they was gonna handle the Raiders. But definitely not a big fan of Herbert. I've said it on many occasions. I ain't gonna duck on that. But I mean, he's doing his thing right now. I mean, honestly, am I shocked? Nah, I think Harbaugh makes a system that typically makes his quarterbacks look real good if you look at his history. Um,
Man.
Especially in the NFL. I mean, they hate to talk his name now, but Colin Kaepernick was him with Harbaugh. They really went on a run. And some people say if Beyonce didn't turn the lights off, they might have won that Super Bowl. I don't necessarily agree with that, but they was definitely in it. I mean, he's doing his thing. It's 2 games in, though. I mean, this is a
What
long NFL
did I
season.
mishear you when I thought you said that Herbert was going to be MVP? I thought you made a statement like that or something.
Did you say that?
I
No,
swear I thought he
I
did.
don't think I ain't say. I think my MVP. If I didn't say
I swear I thought it was
Lamar, it
Justin
was
Herbert.
probably Patrick. Nah, yeah, I ain't got
Man, I was trying
Herbert.
to give you credit. See, hey, man,
I don't
I was
like
trying to give
Herbert,
you some.
bro.
I was trying to
Yeah,
give you some
I think it
credit.
was somebody else on our pod for real. I ain't
No,
gonna lie.
I swear I thought. I swear I
I
thought
don't
it was
like
you.
Herbert, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's something about Oregon quarterbacks, man. It just,
No, trust me, I feel you with that because
I mean,
there's nobody else.
if we go back to the Dennis Dixon day, that was the one I thought was gonna be something, and he got hurt. Never
Yeah.
was nothing. So yeah, I'm not big on Oregon quarterbacks, but I mean Justin is supposed to be him. Everybody tells us he's him. So this is
Okay.
his year. Right now, if you was to rank who's top on the MVP, it probably would be him. But I mean, it's too early. It's too
Okay.
early. Like I
Okay.
need 4 games before I give you a better
Okay.
answer on the sample size.
Zell, you got the Chargers taking the AFC West this year, or is it too soon to say? The
Uh,
Chiefs are 0-2,
I
not
mean,
looking too good. Hurt.
I feel like like he said, it is still too early and stuff right now. So I feel like you got to give it more time. Right now, the Chargers they do like the best team though. Right now, I will say that. But give it some more time. I feel like with I don't know. Well, I don't really know the Chiefs schedule nothing like that. But I feel like the Chiefs, depending
They
on
got
the
an easy game.
It's
injuries,
tough. No, they
the
got a tough schedule.
suspensions and stuff, all that stuff they got going on there, they got to kind of just get it together. But I feel like I'm like 85% on the Chargers winning that division. Like no matter what goes on this whole season, I'm 85% on that one right now.
Tell me, you with the Chargers? Or you going to still? What's your thoughts?
It's too early,
Too
man. It's too
early?
early.
So you
I
gonna keep
can't.
it with Patrick
Yeah,
and Mahomes? You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
I can't bet against the Chiefs. I can't bet against the
Okay.
Chiefs. They do now. Now I ain't gonna lie, and Teddy ain't here to defend them. I ain't gonna lie. Some people gonna think that New York Giants game's a cakewalk, but the way that defense been looking for KC, man. You seen them Giants put up 37 against
Yeah,
some
that's true.
Cowboys. So it just
Yeah,
depends on
man.
what rush shows up.
I just think it's the injuries, and then the main thing is
Mhm.
Pacheco, dog. They ain't got no run game at all. They cannot run the ball at all. And
Pacheco,
then
he
at the
just be
same time,
running.
they be losing, but they be right there. Even against the
Mhm.
like Travis Kelce had a touchdown. He drops it. Texas boy Makuba picks it off. Like they be right there in both their games. So they could have won either one of them games. And then people talking about we'll get to it. The tush push. The offensive lineman jumping off sides. The Chiefs
Yeah,
went for it on the 4th and 1 and ran it right at the heart of their defense. So like it's not like the Chiefs are getting blown out. But it's hard. It's like the Broncos ain't weak like they used to be. The Chargers are kind of went. Now the Raiders is weak, but the Raiders actually play the Chiefs really good every year. So I don't
yeah.
know, man. I like you said. I don't think I'm gonna bet against Mahomes until I see it, but it ain't
Hey,
looking good.
Y'all want to know the Go ahead, Zell.
Teddy said in the comments they gonna triple team Elite.
Shit, they hell.
They
They,
better, but guess what? My boy Wandell from
I was gonna
UK
get.
gonna be
Hey,
Yeah,
wide
that's what I'm saying.
open.
hey,
Somebody else
we'll
gonna be
save that.
open.
Gonna
Save
be
that.
wide
We'll
open
get
because he
we'll get
had
to it. We'll
100,
get
like
to it.
140.
Wandale Robinson. Shout out
But
to
Yeah,
UK.
nah, yeah.
hey,
He was
see,
eating.
honestly, when I saw that Russ was going there, and y'all know my fandom history, so I'm very familiar with the Giants.
Yeah.
Uh,
As a
Wandale
Cowboys
has not had
fan,
a good quarterback his well, I ain't gonna say that because honestly, y'all can see, Danny can play. Wandale hasn't been in a good offense his whole career, and he's been injury prone. I just knew the way Russell looks for his receivers and the type of receivers he looks for. Wandale fits that mold. He's a smaller guy on the scale. I think he's about 5'9". I think he's like a buck 75, something like that. Those are the type of receivers that Russell usually goes crazy with on the stat sheet because he had his Lockett, he had Doug Baldwin back in the day. So I had a feeling he would do well if they could just figure it out. I mean, it's still a long season. They're only 2 games in, but honestly, I like the promise of what the offense looks like with Russ. When they're clicking. I mean, granted, everybody's gonna be like, he threw that bad interception. It was at the end of the game. It cost him the game. You got to give him his
But you
flowers.
saw what he was
But
trying to do. Like
yeah,
it,
yeah,
it
I
probably
did.
would have worked, but if he didn't get pressured, like he had
And
like
honestly, the whole
it was
game, if
open.
you seen the deep balls that he was throwing, he was
It was
smoking
working.
them.
Yeah. So Malik was hell. The Malik was actually open on that play. He just
That's what
underthrew the
I'm
bucket.
saying. So, I like the promise. I don't think they should rush Dart for what. Like, put him in for what? This is not going to be a winning year for y'all. Like, save him for when you don't want to mess up a rookie's morale in his
Oh, facts,
mindset.
facts. Okay, okay.
I don't think it's
Let's
worth
get to the
that.
other
But as
team real
far as the
quick.
Chiefs run, what'd you say?
Let's get to the other team real quick.
What's
We'll
about?
get back to the Chiefs. Hold on.
Yeah,
So
no, that's good.
let's get to the Raiders. One thing, the big story was Tom Brady, being a minority owner in the Raiders,
Right.
being a broadcaster, being in the coach's booth up top during the game. So the main thing they were saying is Tom Brady cheating because being a broadcaster, you meet with the teams that you're broadcasting for, that week. So you're going in, if you're doing the Raiders game and they're playing the Chiefs, you're gonna be at their practices talking to. Now, granted, I don't know how much access they get, but sometimes they be in lab practices and stuff. But the coach came out and was like, "Oh, we're not gonna give Brady this information." Da da da. So, what's y'all's thoughts on this? Brady doing Brady things, or is it nothing?
no,
Is that what you think?
that's definitely what that is. Tom Brady just getting that privilege. You know what I'm saying? He did what he did in the NFL. He didn't never did anything. Well, I can't say he didn't do anything wrong and stuff like that, but he basically, you know what I'm saying, he did the right thing, and I feel like the way. this is going to it's kind of different, but it's kind of back like when Jay-Z had the Brooklyn Nets, and then he kind of did the Rock Nation agency and stuff like that. He had to basically give up the team to go into agency, and it's like it's kind of similar because like being an agent, you're around other players who are on other teams and stuff like that. So of course that is like a conflict of interest and
Mhm.
stuff. But Tom Brady, I feel like it's cheating. So I feel like with that, I feel like he just will have to just be the owner. I feel like he can't do both because it's just too much
Okay.
access.
Okay. What you think, Tevin?
Honestly, I feel like if it wasn't for deflategate and spygate, we're not even having this conversation. I think the media's hyping it up based off of that history with the Patriots. Personally, if the coaches and the organizations don't mind, who cares? Like that's where I'm at with it. Like if they care, then it's a story. But this is really just a story. It's because it's Tom Brady on it in the history of quote unquote cheating with the Patriots. But I don't even consider that cheating personally. I'm like, listen, man, people gonna take advantage of any type of loopholes and one ups that they can. That's life. So
So basically, you're innocent until you get caught. Basically, is what you're saying.
basically, I mean, you think there's hella penalties that never get called in the game in
Yeah.
any sport. So you
Okay.
can hold. I was taught the right way to hold. Get in tight and make sure you look like you
Mm-hmm.
just pushing. But if
Yep.
you out here extended, it's a wrap. That's gonna be called a hold every time. So
I feel
Okay.
like I feel like the one thing I will say that it would not be cheating is just because it's the Raiders. So I feel like no matter how much
yeah,
help you give them, I feel like it's still not gonna really, you know what
shit.
I'm
You
saying?
see that boy Ashton Genty, the way he blocks on pass block.
Boy, that
You
pass
can
pro
cheat all
was
day. You can't
terrible.
listen. And
Yeah,
Genty, my boy, but he
Teddy's in the chat. He said, "Crazy pause." He said, "Is Ashton Genty a bust? Is it too soon?"
that's crazy.
That was crazy. But two weeks in, is it too soon? Is
Oh,
it the
wow.
offensive line problems? Because he shows flashes, but I think
Mhm.
he's like one of the worst running backs with contact before whatever. What's that
I
stat?
feel like that
Contact
voice
Yards
that voice
after
you
scrimmage.
say.
yards after contact. Yards after
Like no, it's
contact.
like before it gets to the line of scrimmage. Like so, he's getting hit like before it gets to the line of
Oh
scrimmage.
damn. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
shit. If he's getting hit before that, is that
Protection.
necessarily on him? That's
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
very
Like
bad.
it's not all him.
He
Like
need
I watched some
Yeah.
of his
protection.
reps. They're not bad reps, but that pass pro was terrible. And on that same game, I think I'm pretty sure it was him because I think Gino would know the right play,
Yeah.
and Genty went the wrong way, and Gino was like, oh, and he just had to run. So he did have two bad fuck ups in that
How many
game. So
interceptions did Gino throw?
boy, it was bad. First play of the game, pick, and it could have been pick six. But
First
I
the
play.
think
Chargers defense was it Gino? Because I think Gino's all right. Was the Chargers defense just that good? That game at least.
time will tell.
Yeah.
It's hard for us to have these conversations because it's
What's the
Two
week
status
weeks.
on
three.
what's the status on Khalil Mack? He hurt his shoulder, right?
They said what he
Is he
at
out
first they
for?
try to say like dislocated his what did they say dislocated his
There was
elbow, but
something like I
then
don't know. Is he
they
out for
said he
like
was
a
in a
long
sling
time?
and it was a shoulder or something.
They
So
said it's not season ending, so
that shit was nasty.
it's TBD though. It's
Yeah, that
TBD.
was
Honestly, like with the Raiders, man, they're trying to make him an everyday down back already. Sometimes, like y'all practice, so y'all see it before we see it. Sometimes you just gotta know, like it. I go back to Bijan's rookie year. It didn't click. It didn't click the way though they thought
it
it
didn't.
was initially, and they had backup running backs with Algier, and I think they had somebody else too.
Cordell
So
Patterson was
like
one of them.
you got
I
to
think
swap them out, but I don't know who's the backup for Oakland. I mean, sorry, Vegas.
it's
Vegas is so weird.
like it was Alabama. I think he played at Alabama. He ain't good. He's not good. Yeah, Ashton Genty, he came out. I don't know if it was today, and he addressed reporters. He's like, they didn't draft me to like get this least amount of touches. They drafted me to be like a bell cow running back. So he's kind of like calling out his coaches saying, "Give me the rock." So, and to be
Yeah,
honest, he don't
yeah,
really get a lot of touches for like.
yeah.
You got to think like be that high of a draft pick. the offense should kind of run through you. Now, granted, you ain't getting no production, I guess, and they have
His
Brock
backup's
Bowers,
Zamir White, and
Mary White,
Zamir
yes.
White right now has 6 yards. Like
So,
honestly, I feel like the game plan is just ass right now to be honest. So like I don't know, but like I'm glad you brought up what Genty said because I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, honestly, Genty's really good in space. He was a receiver before he was a running back. Like, get him some packages where y'all have him line up in the slot or even outside and try to run some different routes with him because shit, they running game, that shit's bad.
yeah,
I mean, 30
I was
carries,
listening to
81 yards.
Chad and Ocho. They were saying basically he's still running a lot. Now, I kind of disagree, but they said he was still running like he's at Boise State. You know how in college that speed is different. Like the speed and the translation from college to NFL, you can't do the same running. So they're trying to say like he's trying to take the run outside, bounce it outside instead of just pause, hit the hole, make your read. He's trying to bounce it all outside and stuff. So I think he's gonna be all right. I don't think
feel like
some people are already comparing him to Trent Richardson. I was like, bro, pump your brakes. Like that's crazy.
Already?
Yeah, it was nasty work.
I don't know, but I just feel like him being in Boise State wasn't his best. Like it didn't help him the best to prepare him to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't really have the best competition. He just doing he basically just doing what he was doing and stuff like that. It may not translate like people thought it would. So.
And we taking a long time. All right, let's go to the other Monday night game. You know what I'm saying? It's what I wanted to talk about. The Bucks 20, the Texans 19. One of the members on the panel tonight, that's one of their teams. Texans, their 0-2 start. I got quick. Is it CJ's fault? Is CJ the guy? We blamed last year as a sophomore slump. It ain't looking too good right now. Tevin, what's your thoughts, man?
No, it's not CJ's fault. I mean, he's got turntiles on his offensive tackles. Like, what was he supposed to do? He's doing the best he can right now. Like, we got one of the best young receivers in the league who had 100 leg injuries is not out there right now.
That's
with Tank
facts.
Dell. So and
I
you got
that happens in NFL.
No, it does. But when you're missing guys like that, you're definitely going to be in the pocket a little bit longer because everybody knows where the ball's going to. They're looking for Nico.
Yep, facts.
And obviously Mixon being out, I don't think Chubb is washed like everybody thinks. I think Chubb is solid. I think Chubb would be a lot better with Miko leading the backfield and Miko, sorry, Mixon. I got
That's a
Nico
big piece to
and
lose. Mixon's a big piece.
Yeah. If Mixon's the lead back and you have him as your spell, that would be nasty. But honestly, bro, we still shouldn't have lost that game. The game was over. I mean, damn, like how many people have not watched film on this man Baker? In them situations, I need a spy. We don't have to run the full 4. Give 3 and spy somebody on the line because Jesus. They rushed in and he just dipped off. And now I'm like, y'all know this little motherfucker's quick. Like, he's not slow. Like, he gonna get up through. So they gave him too many chances, man.
So do you think
I'm usually a go for it guy, but we should have kicked it when we was.
I was about to say that when y'all went for it on 4th down.
Yeah,
I'm the person. I'm old school. Hey man, take the points when you can get them. Don't go for it now. Even if you got the high power offense, man, you hella confident. Take the points. If you take the 3 points, then you good.
You got to play off your team, Mitch, because like somebody that's not a high power, in my opinion, the Eagles, they're not super high power, but they can go for them 4th and 1s because that tush push is damn near unstoppable from them. We don't have a play like that.
And that play I ran was trash. It was
and we're not good at pass blocking. So just kick the field. Like our defense is the key for our success. We kick that field goal, we tie or we won the game.
Yeah, facts. I definitely thought I thought y'all had it in the bag. I will, I've been very harsh on Baker Mayfield. I still don't think it's sad. He has that, he's way better than Tim Tebow, but he has that Tim Tebow. He wins. Like I don't think he's the best thrower of the football. but he can since he left the Panthers, that one miraculous game he had with the Rams and all that stuff, and since he's been the Bucks, what they always use is they galvanize the team and all this stuff. I will admit, and I didn't like him because with with certain quarterbacks they give him a pass with their off the field antics, and on the field antics they don't. So I didn't even play the OU, so I didn't like Baker anyway. But
yeah, that's
he is a dog. He got hit. I thought he was hurt, to be honest with you. And when CJ Gardner-Johnson got up in his face, I was like, damn, Baker, you getting up to like
quick
that?
too.
I don't like talking about CJ. I'm an anti-CJ guy. He just ends up being on my team this year. So.
Oh, damn. Teddy said all them excuses. Where the L, Tevin? Oh, with that being said, panic meter, 1 to 10. What you got?
Where the L? Listen, we're going to talk about your team soon.
Both the teams are 0-2. I can't say that.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
Talking to you. I'm talking directly to Teddy. We'll talk about your team soon. It's no panic. It's no panic. We haven't played an AFC team yet. Those were 2 NFC games. But see, people that know football, that's why we all made that face.
The coach
There's no panic yet. Now, if we lose this week, might have to start looking at the tank board.
I got some competition in that division.
Huh?
It's just the Colts, for real.
I say I got some competition in that.
Nah, we play the Jags. That's who we play this week. We can lose to the Jags.
The
Jags can still find a way to win a division. Their only problem is they got a prima donna at QB who don't want to listen. But we can talk about that later.
Teddy said we played real comp.
Okay, it don't matter. What's that?
L's an L, right? Is what you saying?
Yeah,
L's an L?
Y'all have an AFC L in your division. So we haven't lost in our division yet. We're good. We don't have to panic. Y'all lose to the Giants this week.
Oh yeah, going down 0-3 and still making the playoffs.
You're not coming outside, sir.
Yeah, that's
Ted will not be outside. He won't be on the pod for
a
whole week.
I forgot somebody in the chat said something about offensive rookie of the year. I think they misspoke.
They talking about Genty? Because that's dead.
No, they was talking.
What the fuck?
Oh, he said Teddy offensive. He said Malik Neighbors offensive player of the year. I thought he called him rookie of the year. So with the Mecca Ibuka, is he? It's only 2 weeks. Is he the offensive rookie of the year so far?
He's number 1 on the rankings right now.
It depends on the production.
Godwin's supposed to come back in like a week or so, I think. Which is I think it's too soon, but
yeah,
he's been doing his thing. I think did he have a drop against you all, Tevin? I feel like it's Mecca Ibuka across the middle. I think he had like a wide open catch and he just tried. I was like, damn, bro. I thought it was against you all, but he's been hooping though.
It could have been possible because, like, honestly, both of our defenses was really – that's what sucked about that game. Both of the defenses after 14-10, it was tight. Yeah, after
Todd Bowles did a defensive stunt. That shit was nasty. Like, he lined, like, I think it was like 6 or 7 people standing up at the line, and then it was like an exotic blitz, people were dropping. I was like, bro, that shit. I don't blame CJ for, like, that's a different look that you don't see.
And I love Miko, but man, he gonna have to get his shit together. It's already hard being him, and you got 0-2. That don't look good. But win your division and you straight. That's all you gotta do. That's the important thing about the NFL. You win your division, you can have a losing record.
Hey man, my brothers in the chat, man. I gave Baker love, man. I still think he's ass as fuck. Don't get me wrong. I think he's trash.
Why?
But he's been hooping. I give it to him. I just don't think he's.
You said
Baker's trash, though.
Him being a top 10 quarterback is crazy.
You can't say Baker's trash, man.
I just don't like Baker, Brad. But he has that winning pedigree.
I'm okay with that.
Like if the prototypical quarter, like it's just he ain't got a strong arm. But he finds a way to get the job done somehow. So and I feel like he's one of the luckiest passers in the NFL. He be throwing some balls that should be getting intercepted and they don't get caught. It happens. Now that happens a lot.
Wait. Didn't Baker win a playoff game with the Browns?
He did
against the Steelers.
I'm
just saying he needs a little
credit.
I'm
glad you said that. I think Ryan Tannehill did. I think Ryan Tannehill did too. That's my point.
I mean,
Nah, he's way
Ryan
better than
Tannehill, he
Ryan,
had a
bro.
nice run. He had a
It's
nice
close.
He's
run.
way better
It's
than
close.
Ryan.
It's close for me. It's
Wait,
close.
He got his money. He got his
Okay,
money.
Ryan
He got
Tannehill's
us out of there.
ass.
But
All
you
right,
know
man,
what
let's
the
move
difference
along.
with Ryan was? Ryan was a receiver for real.
That's true. That's true.
They hybrid. So.
Big story, man. Bengals 31, Jaguars 27. The starting QB, Joe Burrow gets hurt, and trying to avoid the pressure. Is the Bengals season over, man? Are the Bengals now the Bungles back to how they used to be? Zed, what you think?
I feel like right now, man, they got the Steelers. Yeah, they got the Steelers and the Ravens over there. So as of right now, it ain't looking too good. It really depends on who they get at the quarterback. Cause they gotta sign somebody. They have to trade, sign.
Their
They have
backup's
to.
all right.
I mean, he's cool, and he might. I mean, Jamar Chase and Higgins, those are nice pieces to kind of, you know what I'm saying, to work around too. But I just
They
feel
say
like
they say that the backup doesn't get sacked as much as Burrow because he don't try to extend the play. So like he got his first read, he hits the first read, or he just throws the ball away. So it's like Joe Burrow, he tries to, Joe Burrow, you got that lead arm talent. He's a mobile in the pocket. He tries to elude pressure and stuff. And that's normally how he gets hurt. That's how he got hurt this time. So I think when Joe comes back, he needs to be Tom Brady. You see that pressure, get the hell down. Just give up on the play. You've been hurt too many times. Tell me what you think, man.
They're still 2-0.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean they gotta lose first. Like you
That's
can't write them
your
off. Listen,
quarterback.
I wrote them off last week, and that didn't end well for my pockets. So yeah, they 2-0 right now. I like Jake Browning. I've always liked Jake Browning for real. I think he's a very
I
smart
think came from
quarterback. I
Washington. I
think that
think college.
yeah. When they came out in high school, he was ranked I think way higher than Jake. They were like the same class.
Mm-hmm.
I think the difference obviously is Jake has Burrow is obviously a better natural talent guy. Like got the stronger arm, you know, and he's cool Joe, man. Like he can just go in a mode that people can't do. So I think what makes Jake, like you had been talking about earlier, he's smart. So he's gonna make the smart decisions. It's probably not gonna be this extraordinary, explosive offense, but it doesn't have to be right now. They've showed that they've won 2 games, um, cutting it close. So obviously you don't want to play like that every week, but as long as he's not making bad decisions and they keep winning, he's fine. Honestly,
So right now, since Teddy's in here, who has a better chance right now making the playoffs? The Chiefs or the Bengals? 2-0, 0-2.
If we base it off of today, it's the Bengals.
Okay, I just wanted to see. What about you, Zell?
I say the Chiefs.
Still riding with
I say Chiefs just because of
Patrick.
the division. Just because of the division,
Both of the divisions ain't easy though. To be honest,
I think it's worse than the AFC.
Just the Chargers and the Chiefs, though. For me, over there on the West,
you got the Chargers, Chiefs. You got the Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Broncos.
You forgot about the Broncos. They 1-1 too.
Yeah, the Broncos.
If it wasn't for a leverage call, they be.
I don't know. They got Patrick Mahomes, man. So they still got their quarterback. So that's what I got the Chiefs. So y'all can pick the other team. I got the Chiefs, man.
Look, Zell likes to take the easy answers and the safe answers. I feel it. Me
How's that an
personally,
easy answer? They 0-2. That's not
an easy answer.
That's not the easy answer.
What was your reason? What was your reason you picked them?
Because of the division. That was
Who'd
the
you
main
say
reason.
they had though?
They got Patrick Mahomes.
And what is he?
A great quarterback.
The greatest in what? The greatest quarterback right now in the sport. Arguably, some people say all time. I don't. But I'm saying some people say all time.
I've seen a lot of great quarterbacks miss the playoffs though too. So
yeah, you have, but you're picking that one because you're more confident in that. You have no confidence in Jake Browning. So, like I said, you taking the easy answer.
I'm not saying that because they basically some people comparing this like a Jimmy Garoppolo when he kind of took over Tom Brady situation, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It could be something like that. So
who's leading the division right now in the AFC North? If you don't mind me asking.
What you mean, like what team?
It's got to be
Yeah,
the right. It's got to be the. No, it's the
it's
It's the
the it's
Bengals.
the
It's the
Bengals.
Bengals. They're 2
It's the
0.
Bengals.
Yeah.
You saying the Chiefs? They at the bottom.
Well, hold
So
on.
I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying we
It's the Bengals.
basing
Yeah.
it right now. I'm just going right now. Right now, it's the Bengals. Now
I
the
can. Hey,
Chiefs, they got
I can.
time to. They got plenty of time to flip it around. Don't get it twisted. I mean,
So
they got that
let's
man, but
let's move it a little further.
just
With
saying.
Joe Burrow, man, he's been hurt. Like he's been hurt a lot. Do we give him a pass? Because we almost always have him in top 5 quarterbacks, and he ain't like when he plays, he's good. But I don't know if this is a bad comparison. It's like Joel Embiid. Like when he plays, is the greatest. Could be
Give
the
him a
greatest.
pass. How like as far as how
Because
we
we always
rank them?
with Joel Embiid, we don't rank Joel Embiid top 5.
Yeah, he's not
But
to me.
Joe Burrow, we'd be like, oh shit, he top 5. Even though he'll play a
Mhm.
year, he'll sit out a year, he'll play like
He won't
he's
be in
been
the
hurt
top
like
5 for me this year. He ain't.
okay.
He
Yeah.
played 2
I feel
games.
like you got to play to be top 5. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the
Yeah,
best ability availability. So
availability exactly.
it's
So
Okay,
already.
Teddy pause. Teddy said he got beef with you, Tevin. Of course,
I know.
he said 15 the God. I can't
Everybody.
argue, Pat is nice, but their team is just it's
Patrick's
just
him,
yeah, Patrick.
but that's not enough
Yeah, their
because
team.
he's been him the last 2 games. It's not
Yeah.
enough.
To be honest, I feel like the Chiefs are still playing like they did last year. The only difference was they was winning them close games, and they're not winning them this year.
Man,
So
they need a bench. They need a bench Pacheco and put Kareem in and let him do his
yeah,
thing. Take
Yeah.
take it back to 2017, man. Kareem looked great for them last year. I just don't. I don't know what's wrong with Pacheco. If it's the injuries, if it's the mindset, but he's not running the ball. He's not giving the Marshawn Lynch energy that he gave when he first
yeah,
came in. Like
breaking your
I
leg,
put,
man, that's tough. Hey,
yeah,
so
bench
real
him.
quick,
See if that brings him back to life. If not, cut him, trade him. But I think they're fine with Kareem, man.
real quick. We haven't talked about Travis Hunter. We still think he should try to because he's basically he's not. It's not a 50-50 split. He's not even getting like it's not like 60-40. They're like using him on offense like a gadget player, and then defensively he plays. I think he might play like 30 snaps or something like that. Do you think it's still good to try to use him at offense and defense? Because Steve Smith Sr. came out and said he's like, you know how hard it is to be great at one position. Like you have, first of all, it's NFL. The meeting rooms for just one position is tough to get all that knowledge, all that information. He's trying to get in 2 different meeting rooms, get practice on both sides of the football. And I watched his reps on defensively. I thought he played way better defensively than he did offensively. His only knock is he's probably like a $185, and he was trying to guard T. Higgins, which is 6'4", 220. At weight differences, he was bullying him out there. But I thought he was doing great offensively, but defensively,
Wait, so
but
he's getting
offensively,
more reps on defense?
I think no. I feel like they're both low. I feel like he should.
Okay.
I feel like they should give him more reps, like a 70-30, one way or the other. Because it's like I feel
That's
like
what
you're
I
not
thought
getting.
they were
I
already
feel like
doing. That's why
are they
I'm
getting
asking you.
are they getting his value? Are they getting value right now? I
Yeah,
know it's
no,
only 2
that's why
weeks
I was
in.
asking you. I thought they were already playing him offensively more. He needs to play more offense right now than he does defense to me. I think defense he has to get in an NFL shape to be prepared for that wear and tear of what he faces on defense. I think the game is catered to offense, right? So it's a lot easier for him to kind of get loose and do his thing. But also the way I've seen the reps, they like to put him in a slot a lot,
They're running
and
screen. They're not
and
really
and
using
Trevor
the route
can't
tree.
throw for shit, so he be setting him up on them routes. He's getting fucked up on offense. He gotta go play defense, and he gonna get fucked up over there. So, and from what I seen, what I looked up, it looks like Jerry Jones is questionable this week, so he might be playing a lot of defense this week.
Mm.
And honestly, that this week, that probably will be smarter for them this week because shit, I mean, all they gotta do is put the pressure on the edge, and we ain't
Yeah.
going too far. And I don't know if they want to put him against them boys on our defense because they definitely
They
gonna be
use him at
trying
the
to give him
slot.
a
I think it's
weapon.
okay, but it's just how they're the screen play. I think one play he did is Trevor Lawrence throwing an interception. He had like a corner out in the red zone. He was actually open. He underthrew the hell out of him. But a lot of it just he's gadget. It's just like he's gadget plays underneath routes.
I don't
It's
think it's the
like
play calling though. I just think Trevor's not meeting the expectation. Like we've already seen from UK and the Bucks, Liam Cohen. Shit,
yeah.
he's the reason why your team drafted Will Levis because he made him look way better than what he really
Mm-hmm.
was. So I just think, I mean, y'all seen him hit him with the brush off, and
Yeah.
that's affecting Travis because Travis really had like 2 different touchdowns in that game that he didn't get because
Teddy wants to talk about Brian Thomas Jr. He's having the Butterfingers out there. I don't know. He has a wrist injury, but I'm a believer. If you're on that field, it don't matter if you're hurt. So, and he's missing like I don't know if he's trying to avoid the contact to like because it's over the middle. Some of them are over the middle throws, and he is about to get hit. But it's just he's dry. It ain't as bad as CD Lamb's, but they bad. And I guess it's probably because he's on the Jaguars. If he's on the Cowboys, it probably would have the same effect as CD's, but is Brian Thomas, is this a sophomore slump? Is it Trevor Lawrence? Because I think what you said about setting players, I think one play, I think Trevor Lawrence did set Brian Thomas Jr. up and he got cracked. So what's your thoughts on what y'all's thoughts, Zell, on Brian Thomas Jr.? Is it a year of regression?
I feel like he's gonna be all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like right now it's just mental. Like you said, when you go like think about like a Chris Olave, the stuff he be going through and stuff like that. Like we got
Yeah.
players like that taking like hits like that. It's like kind of like mental. Like, and when I catch this ball, like who's around me because I can't see, but it's somebody there. So it's like I feel like it's a lot of mental stuff right now. So I feel like he got to just kind of find a way and just get through that. Honestly.
Okay. We're moving along. I just got one question about this 49ers. We ain't got to talk about it because it was a weak-ass game. Nobody cares about the 49ers and the Saints, really. But I had an opinion. Kyle Shanahan, I don't know if I should say, I'll say, is the greatest head coach for a quarterback.
Who's that backup? Mac Jones?
Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Like I say that in a way of like, it don't matter who you give him, he can win. Now, granted, win a Super Bowl, but he can win. He can. His system allows any quarterback to do good, to do at least average, above average.
I hate to say this out loud because somebody in the comments is gonna get a little too hype.
I can say
I'd give that to Andy Reid.
Because Andy Reid is.
I mean, he won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles.
Yeah, Nick Foles.
Chad Henning looked great when he was in that little playoff run with Kansas City. They done got Carson Wentz a job.
Wait, you said he won. What'd you say? You said he won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles. When was that?
Actually, no, he didn't. That was was what's his name, wasn't it? That was,
it was Nick Foles. Carson Wentz got hurt that year.
That wasn't. I'm saying Andy Reid wasn't coaching the Eagles.
I mean, yeah, you're right. He wasn't there.
Yeah.
I mean, he had Nick Foles balling when he did. He have Nick Foles?
Nah, I think he was already on the Chiefs.
He never had it. Okay, scratch that thought.
Yeah, scratch that thought, brother.
But I'm
just saying because I think the quarterbacks that he's had
them in his system at one point, or quarterbacks like that. Carson Wentz has been in his system. Chad Henning has been in his system. They look way better than any little well, not Carson. We know what happened with him. Post Carson, like after the injury. I don't know. I've seen longer history, and that is my bad because I mean shit, Andy was with Philly so long. I forgot that's right around the time he left was when Foles got there. But
I was thinking you got Brock Purdy's doing what Mac Jones did. What was that dude he took to the Super Bowl? what was his name? He was weak as hell against the Chiefs. Fuck. I can't think of his
Jimmy
name.
Pornstar Garoppolo.
Yeah, what he did with Jimmy Garoppolo.
Garoppolo, perfect example.
I think he might have been the OC back with RJ. I think maybe with RJ3. I'm not 100% on that, but
I think he was just Washington.
I feel like he finds a way, man. With any, I'm not saying that Andy Reid can't do it, but it's not like that. He had Kittle out there or his Brandon Ayuk. Like he's down all these players. And Mac Jones was like had a great year with the Patriots, got kicked out of there, went to the Jaguars, got kicked out of there, and now he's over here. I could have
sworn you said one time about Mitch. Could have sworn I heard you said we didn't really know too much about Mahomes besides that game, and I mean, I feel like he's a real big part of why Mahomes is who Mahomes is today.
No. His system
was able
works.
To bring that out of him. Yeah,
I'm saying that Patrick Mahomes has been talented. He was talented in college. Like he threw the fuck out of the ball, but it's different. It's a different level than Mac Jones was at Alabama, a system quarterback. He was a NFL ready quarterback, but like the basic, like the Alex Smith. Hell, like Alex, like you can take Alex Smith like a game, quote unquote game manager. I know people hate that term, but I feel like he can take a game manager to the Super Bowl. He's done it with Jimmy Garoppolo. They didn't win, but I might be on the edge with that statement. I just think it's a bigger. Now, granted, they did play the Saints. They're trash, so that might be.
They win again. Won a natty though, right?
Yeah, but that's Alabama with Nick Saban.
Yeah.
I think.
But that's what I'm saying. So he's already been in the moment. So it's not like the moment.
That's like saying AJ McCarron. Like they didn't do nothing when they got to the league. Matt Jones had a good year, but
you just gotta give it some time. Give it some time for real.
Okay.
I guess it's not a off because Jimmy.
I'm not saying he's the greatest coach. I'm just saying.
I know.
Quarterback.
I know. For what you're seeing though,
talking about quarterback. Yeah, I think it's not too off because Jimmy did go to Eastern Illinois, and I think Romo's the only other person that got stardom as far as quarterbacks concerned from there. Now Purdy, he was more known in the Midwest, but I mean he was still drafted as the last man. So yeah, I guess you're not too far off. Okay. I guess I'm just more so thinking about what Andy Reid got out of his quarterbacks, regardless of where they was picked.
Oh yeah, my brother said he was the OC in Atlanta when they lost the Super Bowl, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but because they lost.
Yeah, true. Andy did draft Nick Foles though. I had to check. I was like, I could have sworn they was he drafted.
We'll only have one side of the conversation because I did want to talk about the tush push. We'll save the follow up with the Chiefs for Sunday. But what are y'all's thoughts on this tush? Like exposing the tush push. The offensive linemen are moving before the ball is snapped. Are people just complaining? Is it just hey? I'm in the theory of, man, if it's legal, figure out how to stop it. Granted, people are saying it's not good to watch. It's like, bruh, it's like y'all ran like what's the defensive lineman for the Chiefs?
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones. He's out there saying y'all ain't get over 100 yards. He's like, Jalen Hurts like, we won. Okay, we won.
Chris Jones, not aesthetic.
It's not aesthetic, but it's like it gets the job done. Like, but does it say that what everybody's saying about Jalen Hurts is he's not top 10? Is AJ Brown gonna be cool with this? Because last year he wasn't getting them targets. They winning, but he ain't getting these targets. They call quote unquote diva receivers. Is it sustainable? Because they do have a high success rate with it, but is it? Can you do this all year? And it's just I saw some play. That shit dangerous as hell. How them linemen, dog, their necks be fucking low. Like they can get neck injuries and
stuff. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna do that shit forever. Like they just ain't gonna stop that. And it's just like as long as y'all they can get that 1-2 yards off that, they're gonna keep doing it.
My thing is they just do it better than everybody else because everybody can do it. Y'all just can't do it as good as them. Now, granted, they do have one of the best offensive
quarterback
lines.
sneak.
So, this is one guy. Now, granted, I don't think it's possible to do because he was like, oh, they go left 83% of the time. So what you should do, he put up like I think it was against, who was it? I think it was against the Buccaneers. The linebacker did like the Troy Polamalu, jumped over the offensive lineman and tried and pulled him back. He stopped him. I just don't think you're guessing every time. And Jalen Hurts ain't no, like, that nigga squats like 500, 600.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
not like you can do that every time. You're mid-air gonna try to pull somebody back. I just don't think that's successful.
Yeah.
That's why you low man wins.
Yeah, especially if you got any quarterback like that, you know what I'm saying? Even like with the Bills and stuff with Josh Allen, like you got a quarterback of the stature and stuff like that, like they just gonna get it more easier. You know what I'm saying? Like that with that quarterback sneak. So it's all the same thing with quarterback sneak, touch, push.
What you think, Tim?
Yeah, they're just complaining, bro. I mean,
Like,
nobody complains about a halfback dive. Nobody complains about a gun streak play. Like, everybody runs the same plays in different forms. They're just mad because this is one play that Philly runs better than everybody else. We didn't complain. Well, no, actually, anytime it's a gimmick, people complain. Because if y'all think about it, when the Wildcat formation was popular when we was younger, like they had, which it wasn't the first time it had been done. It was just more so getting popular during that era in the NFL. People were complaining. They had a problem, and then eventually they figured it out, and people stopped doing it like that. I mean, it became more of a college formation.
No, they figured it lasted a good 2 or 3 years, and then that shit was dead.
But I mean, at the end of the day, you just gotta stop it. Honestly, it is more. It's more hassle for real for the Eagles. The only way you stop that play, in my opinion, is they stop running it. Because like you was talking about the injuries, if you go watch Kelsey, the big Kelsey, Jason he talks about it. Like he's like, that play hurts. Like, like, and he was the center of it, literally. So like I just think people, honestly, Chris Jones probably crying about it because he gets paid the most on the D line. So when they point him out, they pointing to him first. Like, motherfucker, you big dog. What's going on?
To lose a game, you're a defensive player. That's why they didn't get 100 yards. You're like, damn, we lost. And these motherfuckers.
But you know what I love to see? Someone like Saquon on the sideline talking about, we gonna keep running.
Going until you stop. I like that energy.
That's the energy that I need from AJ Brown.
Yeah,
AJ Brown's ass.
That receiver is different though.
Guess what? We can ship you out here, and you can go to a team like the Dolphins, and you might be happy a year or two, and then you're gonna be missing. You're gonna be missing these dubs, man.
Come on back to Tennessee, man. We'll take you back.
Go back to Tennessee.
we'll take
Cam love to have AJ right now, man.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll go ahead and get to that right there, man. Titans versus the Rams, man. We lost once again. We 0-2. Cam, man, it's just rookie struggles. Like in both games, both our losses going in the fourth quarter. It's a one possession game, and then a turnover. In this game, Cam Ward, we had a low high route on the left hand side, and then an over route coming across the middle. The first read is he's looking right at it, and he doesn't take the first, like, check it down to the low read, and he's holding, and then I think it was Jared Verse comes around, strip sack, fumble, almost returns for a touchdown. The game's basically over by then. It's like it is what it like. We just, I still have. I'll cop to this. Y'all said, who are y'all? It's like when y'all said about Texas, who are y'all receivers? Calvin Ridley, we need that AJ Brown. We need that true number one. Like, hey man, we're gonna run this.
Who's that number 5 receiver?
Yeah, what's that rookie's name?
Elak Alamayer from
something crazy. Where did he come from? I've seen that.
Stanford, I think. Yeah, Stanford.
Yeah.
Stanford.
Hey, he the one that went crazy against U of L.
Yeah, he did.
I remember that game. That was crazy. Bro, I was mad as hell. I was like, y'all losing to Stanford, but hey, I ain't gonna lie. When you go east, damn near East Coast to West Coast,
Louisville shouldn't have lost that game. That shit was terrible. Like, we're not even talking about it.
It is, but that's a trap game. It was a
Cam
trap.
Ward, like he did throw his first touchdown pass, which I think it was a terrible throw, but it worked. So he did what he did in college, extended the play, threw it all the way across the field. It's a great play, but I think it's
that's why we love. That's why we love Cam Ward though, because he can make a bad play look pretty. Honestly, coming into the season, I didn't have him as my. I didn't have him as my rookie of the year. I definitely fell into the Ashton Genty hype. I mean, I just figured they was gonna do it right, but it's still time. But nah, honestly, the way Cam's playing, I think he's probably gonna have that on lock because he's at the quarterback position. It's the most coveted position in the NFL, and he looks good. Like, granted, y'all supposed to be the worst team. Y'all haven't looked like the worst team in the league to me, honestly. To be real about it, and I don't got no love for y'all. This is me saying it.
Yeah,
I don't got no love for y'all, but I ain't look like the worst team. Y'all, I mean, we said y'all was gonna get worked by the Broncos. That didn't happen.
Yeah, we should. If we could get a first down, we should have beat them. Like we just couldn't.
And then 33-19. I mean, it is the Rams. They had just beat us. They're gonna be solid. They actually have a chance against the Eagles this week, so. It's not the worst that it could be. I think Cam is on his way. He's showing us every week why he was drafted number 1. And we can have our Shador arguments all day. I think y'all did get it right with picking him for number 1 because I think he's cut a little different. Obviously, we all feel a way about Shador and how he got old, but I think y'all did right, man. Y'all gotta get that interior together and try to find some gems in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th rounds, even 5th on some wideouts.
Yeah. I will say Teddy just said Puka went crazy. He did. He's on my fantasy team. He did. It was a play. They went for it on 4th and 1. Puka did an end around and scored a touchdown.
Yeah, 45-yarder. Yeah, Puka.
What are we doing, man? It was honestly bad. So Cam Ward came out in the press conference. I don't know. I think it was yesterday. He said, and I don't know if he's trying to cop a plea, for his lack of ability to move around in the pocket, but he said, what he said was a true statement. He said, we practice on grass, but our home field is turf.
Yeah, I seen that.
What y'all, is it, it's a true statement, and a lot of NFL players don't like to play on turf, but
I feel like the logic,
it's like half and half stadiums are grass versus turf. I think they said there's a hybrid or something, but do you think it has anything to do with, I can't get them.
It's a difference, bro. It's definitely a difference.
It's definitely especially like because I'm like even with me being like actually like playing on like going all the way up to like the college and stuff like that, like playing on turf, like depending on the weather, it can be real hot. Like your feet can get real hot. Like versus the grass, like grass is just natural. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's how it's always been. It just what I'm saying. Especially if you say like. We practicing on one type of surface and we going to our home field games on like what I'm saying, like stuff like that is on turf. It really don't make no sense, honestly. So I feel like they kind of need to have grass in all the stadiums, like indoor and outdoor.
I know they're changing it a lot now. I know when JCPS, when we was there, like at Central, we played on grass. But if you played a Trinity or a St. X, that's when you played on turf. And turf definitely don't feel the same as grass, man. I'll take grass all day, bro. I'll take grass all day. Turf stuff.
Okay. Let's get back to the comments. I see you, Teddy. This is for you and me, Tevin. He said Dane Dimes runs the division, the AFC South, man. Currently, yes. Currently, it's week 2. They look good, but Dane.
Misery loves company, Mitch. When somebody's miserable at the bottom, he gotta point out everybody else.
Yeah, we could say the same about Justin Herbert running the AFC West. So
Herbert, Bo Nix.
So and I'll get to you, Teddy. You said is Jerry Sneed getting cooked? Devontae Adams, they had a good matchup. He did. I don't know why DBs go for this move.
He getting cooked.
No, he played them really good on the one touchdown pass.
He ain't the same no more.
He broke up like three passes.
That's Teddy.
He's not the same no more. I said for you,
man.
No, he scored a touchdown.
Being a hater again, bro. Because
he scored the touchdown.
He know if Sneed could have stayed with them and they could have made it work, he would have been happy as hell. He
Yeah,
mad.
Nah,
no,
He
this ain't
mad.
got nothing to
Sneed
do with
went
the
to
Chiefs.
his team, bro.
no, it does with the Chiefs. He's mad because he left because they need
Nah,
him
Yeah,
there.
he
But
know.
it's
he
deeper
got
than
cooked
I
on.
ain't
that.
letting him
He got
slide
cooked
on
on the
that.
play. I will. He got cooked. I don't know how. They say Devontae Adams, like as a wide receiver releases, is top tier. So, but he does like this little takes 2 steps and does like a jump. I don't know why they go like he was just flat footed and he just took out right past him. I was like, bro,
Yeah, Zell,
just
don't be
keep backpedaling.
co-signing Ted, bro. Ted
So,
already know. Legit,
Got to.
Snead got covered. He got covered a lot in that Chiefs defense because they had everything everywhere, damn near. So
nah, but Jared Steed, and he's coming back from injury, man. Like he's not
yeah.
he's not even playing 100% of the game. His snaps are limited. He'll be all right, man.
It would
Our
have been
defense ain't
different if
our
they
weak
had
spot.
Byard still. I'll tell you that. I
Oh,
don't even
no,
like. I don't even
yeah.
like Titans.
All right, man. We got a couple more games before we get to cut. Let's go. I'll let Zell get his. You know what you think about your Lions, man? Their performance. What you think?
How many teams scored 52 points this year in the season? I just want to know. Has anybody did it yet?
Yeah.
Nah, but
No. Okay. All right. I feel like that week
did you
one.
not get smacked
It
week
was,
one though?
huh?
My bad. Never mind. I'm 0-2. I can't say nothing. I'm 0-2. I can't.
Okay. Now
My
I'm
bad.
just saying, like week one, that was nothing. You know what I'm saying? That was just we just kind of playing football again. So that's all that was. We just had to get back in the groove because I know everybody said it's the Bears, but 52
No, y'all
points.
beat the sleeves off them boys. That
52
shit hurt.
points. We you know what I'm saying? We had the backup in at the end, so we didn't even we could definitely could have scored more, honestly. You
St.
know,
Brown with three.
I'm
St. Brown
glad
with 3
we.
tutties. Y'all got same. All right, St. Brown or
hat
Malik
trick.
Neighbors right now.
St.
St.
Brown.
Brown, what?
Oh shit. I ain't gonna.
How
Malik
you gonna
Neighbors only
throw
been in the
yeah, how
league
you
for
gonna throw
2
neighbors in
years.
there with like,
His
Hey,
second
hey,
y'all got
season.
St.
an
Brown got
AD.
two St. Brown 2-time all pro, man. First
Man,
team.
I'm on Ra. He's the greatest dancer. You ain't never heard that song?
Yeah, no, I'm taking
We,
Malik. But
yeah, we
y'all
not
right.
talking
Statistically speaking, yes.
we
I
not
don't
doing
want
no
Malik Neighbors.
disrespect.
I can't even talk. Consistency, all that, man. Like
We in 5 years you still think
Sally's
hold on. In 5 years
Go
you think
ahead.
you still have that same opinion?
Huh?
In 5 years you still think you have that same opinion?
Nah.
We're gonna
I mean, 5
see.
years gonna be different. He the main guy over there. You gotta think about it. St. Brown, he got J-Mo, we got the rookie
Man, that nigga
Isaac
J-Mo catches two
Tesla.
two passes a game. Man, he ain't got
Bro,
For how
this
no.
many
wouldn't be
yards?
the
How
first
many yards?
hottest.
For how many
This
yards
wouldn't
though?
be the
Oh no,
first
he
time
gets
the
the job
Giants had a
done.
hot
I'm just
receiver.
saying
I'm
that's
just
that's
saying.
what you want though. He making plays. He
Hey,
scores.
hey,
That's
hey,
that.
Mitch, this wouldn't be the first time the Giants had a hot receiver from LSU. I'm just saying. I'm
That's
just
true.
saying. I'm just
Hey,
saying. And I love Odell, but I don't think Amon Ra need too many more to catch up and pass Odell, to be honest, because Odell only had like a
He didn't have too
5
many
year
solid
run.
years. Them
yeah,
injuries,
I ain't
them
gonna lie.
injuries
I'm
caught up
not
with him.
saying St. Brown is currently better, but I want Malik Neighbors on my team. He's a true. I feel like he's a true number one. So St. Brown's
Okay.
he's like a slot guy. Like he's great. He's great. But when you let's put it this way, when you say Jamar Chase, Jettas, I feel like not stats, but I feel like Malik Neighbors could have them numbers be in that category. But I don't think St. Brown, like y'all be like, yeah, St. Brown's there.
I
I
got
feel like he's a
homework for
different
you.
tier.
St. Brown already got the numbers in the
I got
Numbers,
homework
I'm
for you,
saying
Mitch.
number one.
all
Mitch,
right.
I
Like
got
So
homework for
basically we
you.
discrediting greatness. That's what that sounds like.
no, St. Brown
Zell,
is
That's
how
what it
good.
long
sounds
He's
like. It sounds
good.
like we're discrediting greatness. Cause
Zell,
He's
how
good.
Amon
long
Ra,
have y'all had it? What year is this for Amon Ra?
he
About
got drafted in 21, so this is
four, five.
fifth year.
So look up.
Something like
So
that.
Mitch, I want you to look up, and StatMuse will probably have it. NFL leading receivers from 21 to 24, and
Oh
tell
no,
me
St.
where.
Brown's been up there. I say stats
Yeah.
wise. Yeah,
Okay.
I said
So
stat
so
wise.
that's
But,
that's
but
the
hey, you
that's the
say all
proof in
that.
the pudding.
You say all
Let's
that,
not
but you still
disrespect him.
hold on, no, hold on. You say all that, but you still taking Jettas and Jamar Chase over St. Brown's. What I'm saying.
I mean, yeah.
Whoa, tell me, what we doing? Tell me what we
hey,
doing. No
hey,
way.
How many games has
No
Amon
way.
Ra
nah,
missed? How many
What?
games has Amon Ra missed?
hey, I'm
That's
a bit, I'm,
I don't
I'm,
crazy.
care. I'm
I'm
asking
a
you the
St. Brown
question because
fan.
you
I'm a
know.
St. Brown
How
fan.
many
I'm a
games
St.
has
Brown
he missed?
fan.
How many games has he
Right.
missed, Zell?
Probably
He don't
none or
miss
one.
games.
What'd you say earlier in the podcast? The best ability is what?
Availability. That's
Okay,
true.
Right.
then I'm just
Hey,
saying
I mean,
if the numbers is right,
I love the take.
if the
But
numbers is right, and I get them cheaper than both of them. I get them cheaper than both of them. I'm just
I
saying.
don't
But
know.
but Zell, I got a question for you, man, because man, we have a lot of barbershop talk at my office and stuff, and one of the guys, he's a diehard Lions fan. He's delusional though, but he's a diehard Lions fan.
What do you say?
And every day we argue because he hates golf. He said he'd take Baker over golf. He takes CJ Stroud over golf. He take Kyler Murray over. He names damn near everybody over golf. And I've showed him the numbers, and I was like, look, Stafford had great history with y'all, but y'all never won a playoff game with Stafford.
Hold
He
on.
was
Whoa,
there
whoa,
for
whoa,
12
whoa, whoa.
years,
There's no
never
way.
won a
There's no
playoff
way.
game. You heard what I said, Mitch.
There's
He was
no
there for
way you're
12
taking Jared
years,
Goff.
and when you look at the year by year numbers,
There's no way.
they're
Hey,
very, very
hey,
similar.
There's no way.
I
Go
gotta
ahead.
stop you right there. I will say this.
Stafford replaced him and won the Super Bowl. Let's just say that.
That's what I was about to say. If you put Matthew Stafford on this Lions
Oh
team
my
for
God.
these past 3 years,
Boy.
He's
it's
gonna
gonna be
throw
at
more
Boy.
least it's gonna be at
interceptions than
least
Jared
one Super
Goff. You're
Bowl. It's
right.
gonna be at least
He's
one
gonna throw
Super Bowl
more
at
interceptions
least.
than Jared Goff for sure.
I'm just saying, like when the
There's no
lights
way.
get
There's
bright,
no way. Tevin, there's
when the
no
lights
Hey
way.
get bright,
man.
Jared Goff, he starts to that's
Hey
when
man.
Jared
They
Goff starts
say,
to fade
hey,
away.
when Jared gets out that dome, he gets out his home facility or the Detroit Lions Arena, whatever y'all
Nah,
call it out there,
man,
Ford
no,
Field.
it's like
Yeah,
when the lights get bright, Jared Goff, he not doing it,
Hey,
man.
let me
He not
ask you
doing
this
it.
though.
that's crazy.
What has Stafford really done since my boy AD got up out of there? Cause that's the thing. Everybody always talk about, oh, well, they replaced him. Yeah, his coach gave up on Jared Goff. That's what happened. The coach gave up on Jared Goff. And the Rams defense ain't nothing like the Lions ever had. Still, to this day. That defense was insane. So of course they won a Super Bowl. You didn't really have to be the greatest quarterback on that team to win the Super Bowl because of how good the defense was.
He
I'm
was
just saying. I mean,
so
they got a
so
legend on that
you're
line.
so you're standing 10 toes down that Jared Goff is better than Matthew
Jared
Stafford.
Goff is efficient, bro. He gets the ball out there. He puts up the
Answer the
numbers. Look,
question. Answer the
look.
question.
Yes,
Answer
I
the
am
question.
saying it, Zell. You know it. And the fact that you a Lions fan
That's
is crazy to me
crazy.
because who's one of the top quarterbacks right now? Top three in quarterback rating. I'm pretty sure it's Goff. It ain't Stafford.
I mean, right now at this moment, golf is better. Of course, I say that, yeah, but just like in the
Who?
overall, for
Hold
you
on,
to say like
Puka,
that,
or Amon Ra.
I'm taking them on. That's me. So
Okay.
It's close. It's close.
Jameson Williams or Devontae Adams.
what you say?
Devontae Adams.
Are you talking
Jameson
about J-Mo?
Williams or Devontae Adams.
I mean, yeah, you gotta take Devontae. It's Devontae Adams, like
All right, then you got Laporta, and then I guess he. So that's what tight end we don't even gotta do.
yeah, we got that one.
Kyron Williams or Gibbs.
Come on now. I
It's
mean,
it's an
that's close
argument.
though. That's close. That's
This
close.
year,
That's
right,
close.
currently is Gibbs, but
But even when we name
Plus,
them,
we
it's
got
these are
close.
right
plus
there.
we
These
got two
are
It's
running
right
close.
backs
there.
too.
Why is
We got
Stafford not doing better than Golf when he got all this?
Ooh, Teddy said Puka clears. I
I
ain't gonna
knew
say
Teddy would
clears.
say that.
Yeah, I
But
ain't gonna
that's
say
my
clears.
thing.
It's close.
Why ain't Stafford looking? Because I'm gonna tell you why. He's a fucking descendant of Brett Favre. He's a gunslinger. The motherfuckers like
Bro.
to throw it into triple coverage and don't give a fuck.
Bro,
So he
Stafford
be
is
making bad decisions.
cold.
I like Jared Goff because at the end of the day, we
wait.
all
So
want a quarterback.
Jared Goff don't make bad decisions.
He makes way better decisions than Stafford. I think what holds him back, he's not very mobile. When that shit, when that pocket break down, that's when shit start getting shitty for y'all. But he throws the ball better than Stafford. I mean, the stats show it. Plus, if I asked y'all this, if I told you one of them had 4 Pro Bowls, the other one had 2, y'all would say Stafford has 4 Pro Bowls, right?
I would, but it don't matter.
He don't. He
Stafford's
don't
just a
though.
better
And he.
quarterback.
But why don't he got more Pro
Pro
Bowls than him?
Bowls. We
Because he
talking
played on
about
the
Pro
fucking
Bowl.
Lions when they were
The fans,
ass.
them Pro Bowls
But
only get
no, but he during that reign, he was top 3, top 5 in passing as far as statistics. It's because he's not a better quarterback, bro. Like
Oh.
he's slinging.
Thank you, Teddy.
Pause.
Teddy,
Slinging the ball.
my brother said Matthew Stafford's 37, bro. He old as hell, and he's still getting the job done.
In his prime, still not a better quarterback than Jared Goff.
Teddy, is Jared Goff
hate
currently Hall of Fame? No way in hell.
who?
Jared Goff's not Hall of Fame.
He's not Hall
Neither
of Fame.
is Matthew Stafford.
What? He won a Super Bowl.
It's not going to be based off of just one Super Bowl. No, he's going to get in there. He's going to get in there because he's played. What season is this for him? Like 15,
Matthew
16?
Stafford's not Hall of Fame.
What year is this for? What year is this for him?
If he's fucking 37, he's been in the league probably 13 years, at least 14 years.
He's going to get in there because he hit 60 bands, which shout out to Calvin Johnson. He better put Calvin Johnson on his Hall of Fame.
Triple crown?
The Triple Crown, bro? Like, he is the one throwing him the ball.
Who got Triple Crown?
Disrespect, man.
Who got Triple Crown?
Cooper Kupp.
With the quarterback of Matthew Stafford.
Okay, that was 1 year, though. Most of his yards didn't come from Cooper Kupp. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah,
he's going to get in there.
Johnson,
He's going to get in the Hall based off of his numbers. Not because he has this fantastic, immaculate career, because he doesn't. He doesn't have this fantastic man. He never won a playoff game for y'all, and y'all be praising him.
It's
y'all
the Lions.
The
Y'all
Lions.
shipped him out. But I'm just saying, y'all shipped him out. If he was that good, why'd y'all get rid of him?
They say cut Tevin's mic.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, Lord, Tevin, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Listen, I give y'all the takes y'all need to hear, not the takes y'all want.
You just made me mad.
That's fine.
I hate to say this. I'm going out on a limb. I'm taking Matthew Stafford over Drew Brees, bro. And Drew Brees is a Hall of Famer.
I'm not really big on Drew Brees either.
Okay.
I'm not big on Drew Brees.
I like
and Drew Brees
it's not safe. We're not being safe no more. I like it.
I'm not big on Drew Brees.
I like it.
So Jared Goff or Drew Brees? Teddy. Tevin, there is no way you're doing this.
He thought about it.
Brees won the Super Bowl
Hold up.
The way Drew Brees won his Super Bowl was way different.
No,
hold on, let me finish. Don't cut my mic. You asked me a question and I'm gonna follow up. When Drew Brees won his Super Bowl, how many years was he in?
What?
A lot.
No, he was in 7. He wasn't even in 10 yet. He got drafted in what, like 03, 04? No, he got drafted, what, 01? Was it 01 when he get drafted?
I didn't know what is so great about Jared Goff that you just think
it's just I like a quarterback that's efficient, bro.
I'm just saying, like, what has he done, or what, like, I'm just saying, like, what can you say, like, oh, I remember this one game he did, like what's like
he has the NFL record for most passes thrown without an incompletion.
Cool.
Talk about the playoffs. What are you doing in the playoffs?
He has the most wins in Detroit history as far as the modern era. And you know this because you never saw a playoff win till you had facial hair, nigga.
Hold on.
So,
hold on. See, I didn't want to do this. What are we doing? So what you're saying is if you put Jared Goff with Calvin Johnson, they're making a playoff.
Yes. We seen him do it with receivers that weren't better than Calvin Johnson. Who was his best receiver when he went to the Super Bowl, Mitch?
Oh, this is crazy.
Mitch, instead of walking away and getting flustered,
this is crazy.
Who was his best receiver? Who was his best receiver when he went to the Super Bowl?
Who?
You talking about
Jared Goff? Jared Goff went to the Super Bowl with the Rams. Y'all be forgetting about that. He went to the Super Bowl with the Rams.
I don't know what Brandon Cooks or something.
Yeah, exactly. And Brandon Cooks ain't no damn Calvin Johnson, not even close.
Yeah, but you didn't
defense. Like, what are you talking about?
When you look about the Lions, though, it's like their offense.
They had multiple things. They had running back.
On the Lions, their offense was
girly.
Just Calvin Johnson for like their defense was ass. Their offense, they were ranked. There's no. It's just crazy. Let's get. Let's keep
it a bean.
Come on, let's keep it going.
We're gonna end after this. We're gonna end after this, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Let's keep it a bean. They sent Jared Goff to Detroit to die. And all they did was resurrect that man. That's all I'm saying. Because that first season was ass because he got sent to an ass team. And what happened after that? What's going on since that ass year? Zell, you know the best out of all. What y'all been doing since that first year he got there?
Is it Jared Goff or is it a culture with y'all's head coach? Does the head coach get a lot of credit for this? I feel like he turned the culture.
It's a full team effort. Let me ask you this
though, Mitch.
It's a full team effort.
Ain't Sean McVay the fucking guru?
Oh no, he is. Sean McVay is
That's like what I'm saying.
He's like that. But
Sean McVay
was there with Jared Goff.
And he went to the Lions and he looks better than he was when he was at the Rams. And he had great years with the Rams. I'm just saying. Great. And he ain't got no guru in Detroit. He got that guy who will talk you through a brick wall.
Yeah, but let's get to the chat real quick. Let's get to the chat.
That's cool.
We got a couple more names for you, Tevin. Who you picking? Matt Ryan or Jared Goff?
Y'all want me to answer that?
I'm saying Jared.
I'm extremely biased. I don't like Matt Ryan. That's deeper than the surface, though. I was a big fan.
Okay, last one, Phillip Rivers.
Ooh, I'm gonna take Phillip. I love Phillip, bro.
That's where you draw the line. Is Phillip Rivers?
I love Phillip. I love Phillip. The way, but see, it's not just based on numbers. It's not just based on numbers.
So
sometimes
Phillip Rivers over Jared Goff.
It's the thing, Mitch. You can't ask me a question and then go ballistic. Like, hear me out. Phillip Rivers, I like the way he played the position, man. That man had swagger. He would talk that shit. I mean, honestly, they were supposed to win the Super Bowl, bro.
They were losing too, and he had LT back there.
I know that. I just told you they were supposed to win the Super Bowl. They pissed me off.
But you're picking.
He went to AFC Championship,
and he lost.
He don't got better. Super Bowl. You asking me a question? What I like? Okay, he don't have better accolades. He does not have better accolades.
This is crazy.
Than Goff as far as team wins, but hey.
We got to send this clip to Jared Goff because he gonna love this.
Jared Goff. Listen, Jared Goff, when you see this, I ain't used to fuck with you. I ain't even gonna lie. But then I had to break your numbers down, and I was like, Mr. Goff, my bad, bro. I ain't understand you, but I understand it now. I see what you got going, man. Because honestly, bro, he ain't got nothing but hate. They said his hands was small. They said he wasn't gonna be that good. They be talking about him being corny and shit, and all he does is win, man. I'm just saying, he ain't won a chip yet, but the Lions are relevant. The Lions are relevant.
That is true. Okay, we're moving along, man. We ain't got too much time left on here. We've been on here an hour and a half. We ain't did college yet, so let's move into college football.
Let's get to it.
25 games. I guess the best one would be. Well, I don't think it's the best one because I didn't put the Texas Tech one on there. I feel like nobody really cares about it. But number 22 Auburn at number 11 OU. You know, you got the former OU quarterback on Auburn, playing his old team. OU's a 6.5-point favorite. What y'all's thoughts? You got OU, you have the new Heisman candidate, Mateer. What's y'all's thoughts, man? Zell?
I like after watching seeing how Oklahoma played against Michigan in that game and stuff like that. I see like Oklahoma they really like that for it, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of new to like watching that team and stuff like that, but seeing how that quarterback was out there and stuff, how you know what I'm saying, the receivers, like I feel like they can really get it done for sure. You know what I'm saying? They definitely gonna get it done. Like that's the thing. It's basically about how bad. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be, honestly.
I kind of agree because I don't like Auburn's quarterback at all. I think he is terrible. And they got some good-ass receivers over there, too, at Auburn. He's more of a running quarterback. He really ain't been throwing too good, but I guess Brent Venables kind of, he's had a rough, 2 years, I think he's been there, but their team looks all right. What do you think, Tevin?
In the words of Lee Corso, not so fast, guys. Not so fast, guys. Honestly, Oklahoma, they've had a pretty easy schedule, in my opinion. They got to play at home when they played Michigan with a freshman. It was a Frosh quarterback, right? He was a Frosh. Yeah, dude's wet behind the ears, so he wasn't ready for that game. They played Temple at Temple. I mean, come on, Temple.
No, that's true.
So,
True.
and then they get Auburn. They don't got to go down there
That's different.
with the
Yeah.
more Eagles. That would have
Yeah.
been a challenge for us to know how real they are. But they get to play in Norman again. So, I mean, obviously they're the favorite for a reason, but I don't think y'all should be sleeping on Auburn like that, man. Auburn ain't weak. Honestly, if you had me decide, I feel like, yeah, Auburn beat Baylor at Baylor. They still have a lot to prove too. I don't know, man. I think this is gonna be a chippy one. I know Mitch is saying he doesn't like their quarterback much, Jackson Arnold, but I think Jackson takes this personal.
He needs to.
Yeah.
He needs
It's
to.
definitely personal for
um,
sure.
He just
I,
ain't good.
I'm
He was
going.
ass
I'm
with
going to
Oklahoma.
give the points to Auburn, but I'm gonna take OU money line just because they got the home field advantage. But
Okay,
but don't
okay.
be don't be surprised if I put a ticket in with Auburn to win this
Okay,
game.
moving along. This is only one ranked team, but it's the $12 million man. The man's been recorded with this little chick in the car. I don't know if it was a vet or what. That shit was fire. But number 21 Michigan versus Nebraska. I do have a. Let me take a second. I'm Mr. 40-year-old, so I'm the old man. Some of my takes is could be outdated, but when it comes to this NIL, man, I just I don't think you should. Fuck it, I'll say it. If I'm a head coach, you can spend your money on a lot of things, but you cannot spend money on these fast ass cars, dog. These Hellcats, these Charger Challengers, all this shit. Now, granted, you can do it in a Camry. Young people gonna be young, but it's just higher. It's a higher risk of you doing some dumb shit in one of these fast ass cars. And even in the video, he was talking to a fan and then took off. I'm like, bruh, it's just you're a $12 million man right now. You got all these millions of dollars, but it's just. And I know normally, it's always videos of the black players and stuff. But even Jalen Carter and all these other, like, they've had these incidents. Now, granted, like I said, you can have the same. Even when I was at UK, there was UK basketball players that got wrecks and took off and all that stuff. So it can happen in any vehicle. But I just think it's like the fucking vehicle. I just don't like that shit, man. I hate seeing it. I guess social media, you can't avoid it, but. Y'all got any thoughts on it? Am I overstepping, being the old man, telling all these young boys how to spend their money?
I mean, I feel like it's
From
the
a
age.
coach's perspective, is what I'm
I,
saying.
I, I feel like what you said is just the age. Like from us, it's probably like we don't really. It's like we may not understand it, but at the same time, it's kind of like they just. It's like they're young. Like if when we was 18 and you get $12 million, what you gonna do with it? You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like I
that's
get
what
what
I'm
you're saying.
saying.
Like with the coaches, the parents, or whatever. Like they probably should have a better way of spending the money. Like you know what I'm saying? Like distributing money, stuff like that. But I just feel like they just gonna live no matter what. Like even if they gonna say don't do it, they still gonna find a way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
And to
especially with
piggyback off
social
that,
media too.
some of it they ain't even paying for the cars. The car dealerships are giving these boys a car. I know at
Yeah.
Texas, that's part. A lot of these high profile schools, the
Do
recruiting process,
commercials. They do
they
commercials
got
and stuff
these
now.
crazy vehicles already out here. They're loaner vehicles, probably for the most part. So they ain't even really paying for them. They're giving the kids, come here. Hey man, you see this ride? We got you right here. And I get it. It's just being a coach, I would hate to see that video going on social media. Like we got my star quarterback, my $12 million man. He's struggling in the game. You out here. I get it. You got your chick with you. You got your little chick with you.
Ain't Matt Rule his coach?
No, he's at Michigan. No, that's Michigan quarterback.
Are you
That's
talking about you talking
uh
about Underwood? You
Bryce
ain't talking
Bryce
yeah,
about
Young.
Bryce Underwood.
He's
Yeah,
Rayola?
talking about Dylan.
yeah, yeah. No,
Hold on, Dylan.
the
Nah, Bryce.
Bryce Underwood was a person with the car. It was a nice ass
Okay.
whip. It was a nice whip. Don't get me wrong, but
Nah, yeah.
Ron Moore,
You
I think
said
that's her name.
Dylan. I'm talking about
Yeah, it's Bryce. It was Bryce that
is
had
it
the
it
car.
is
Yeah.
Rayola. I don't never say his first name. Damn, you're right. It is
Yeah,
Dylan.
so
Yeah,
I
Dylan
my
don't
Raiola.
never
bad.
call him by his first
I was
name.
just being an old man. Let's get back to the game. What y'all
Nah,
thought?
you straight. I mean, I would just say, yeah, that's a coach's decision because I mean, you see what Prime does up there. He's dead ass about how they present themselves in the classroom and on campus. Like that'll get you. And hey, when we think about it, maybe Caden was having some issues getting acclimated to the new campus because he was a big money man before he got to Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Salter was
Mm-hmm.
because he had like what $6 million NIL deals and shit like that before he. I don't think he ended up getting it, but they were offering him that. So when you feeling yourself like that, it could probably take you a minute to adjust because, yeah, I mean, he was at Liberty, so I know they was probably putting red carpet everywhere he went.
So
So
who y'all got, man? Y'all got Patrick Mahomes 2.0, the replica, or y'all got Michigan, man?
I
It's
got
at
Michigan.
Nebraska. Michigan 2.5-point favorites.
Yeah, I got Michigan. Who you got,
I'm
Tevin?
gonna take Nebraska, man. Cornhuskers, they undefeated. Michigan, I don't know. They ain't showed me nothing on the road yet, so I gotta go with what I've seen. And they gave up. They was letting Mateer go crazy on them. So
I like that. I like that running back they got. Haynes? I think Haynes Justice or something like that.
Justin Haynes, yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
Justice
yeah,
Haynes.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Alabama
from Bama.
transfer.
He
Yeah,
came. He transferred from Bama.
He be getting to it though.
I
But
ain't gonna lie.
Johnson ain't no slouch. Johnson got 326, 4 tutties. He's right there with him.
I
Yeah,
normally don't agree with Tevin, but I'm going with the underdog. I guess it's not too bad of an underdog. I'm going with Nebraska just because I don't like Dylan. I think what he's doing, I hate. I guess it's your idol. I don't like that shit at all. Like
He
mimicking
does look
everything he
like
does.
him, but it
but
He
is
does
weird.
he made
mimicking
Patrick
and
Mahomes cut his hair. Like Patrick
like,
Mahomes had to cut his hair to not look like somebody that was trying to look
but
like him.
Tevin didn't mention this. They got that boy, the former UK boy out there, Dane Keaton.
I was about to say, yeah,
I
you
think it's
try to throw a little shot. Shout out to my boy Dane Key. He made
he's
a
been
business
hooping.
decision. I ain't
You know,
mad at him. He's the leading receiver for him right now.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
gotta do
So
what's best for you.
I'm taking
I
Nebraska.
want to leave Kentucky too. I can't. That's branded on me. Not literally, but spiritually. So
Okay. Moving along, we got some new, all the preseason favorites for the Heisman ain't there no more. They like probably not in the top 15 for real.
what's our new top 5 now, Mitch?
I don't know the top 5. I got the top 3 right here. I got John Mateer from OU. We got Dante Moore for Oregon, and I hate to say the last one, but Zell's guy Carson Beck. Those were the odd favorites. I don't know if it's changed over the days, but what's y'all's thoughts? Do y'all have anybody else to add in? Let me go first. I have a person I'm gonna throw in there. I think Haynes King should be in there, man, from Georgia Tech. That little
That's
boy,
crazy. He's not in there.
he
missed the game though. That's why.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, because
I think
he be running
he's
that.
not
He be
gonna
running
be
that
in
bitch
there
like
because
10 times, and he
he's
be
like one
throwing.
dimension though. Like he's just all running, all
But
run.
no. He be throwing that pill too. Dog.
Like he does,
Right.
but he just
Dog.
he's very elite at running like with the option and stuff like that. And like how the whole offense, the spread offense and stuff. But I just feel like
Here's the thing. Even with him, if he's just running, no disrespect because he's white, but they just beat Clemson, who got dogs on defense. He ran.
that
I think he
is
ran
true
for
right
over.
there.
I think he ran for over 100 yards.
Yeah,
Like,
So
and
base
it's Georgia Tech. No disrespect, but
I like LSU quarterback too. What's his name? Nussmeyer over there.
Nussmeier.
He's
so
all right.
based off the odds, Beck is 1, Mateer's 2, Moore is 3, Jeremiah Smith is 4, Gunnar
Mm.
Stockton's 5, and
Mm.
Marcel Reed
Gunnar
6.
Stockton. What?
Wow,
Yeah,
he's not
Gunnar
even in there.
Stockton's 5 and Marcel Reed's 6. So
Wow.
for me, and I'm gonna let Zell cook because I know he's gonna have a lot to say. Carson Beck's not in mine because
He's not in
I
there as
don't
well.
believe. I don't believe. I think he's blessed being in Miami. The U's popping right now. It ain't the U, but it's still popping. We're gonna see if they can get the U energy. Nah, it ain't the U. We know what the U is, and they ain't the U, but it's popping right now. So I'm
We'll see
not
him play
sold on
Oregon.
Beck. Mateer, I do believe in Mateer. He's doing everything in
He's a
that
dog
offense for
too.
them right now.
He be running
So
too.
he definitely should be up there. Moore, I'm not sold on Moore. They ain't played nobody. I need to see Oregon against the top tier, Big Ten teams before I have a real opinion on Moore.
I can
So
agree with that because
I
they
wouldn't
in that
have
Big
him
Ten,
there.
they're gonna have to play some people. They got to play
We
some
all
people.
know Jeremiah Smith should be hands down the best receiver in the land as far as all stats. But at the end of the day, you gotta get the ball from your quarterback.
Yeah,
So
there's not a
I'm
lot of
okay
talk
with him
about.
being in the talk. We'll see if they keep feeding him, especially in them key games are gonna matter. Gunnar Stockton, he's on Georgia. Georgia
Mhm.
is Georgia, so that's not shocking. Um, we'll see what they do this week. It's a week to week with the SEC, and Marcel Reed definitely deserved it. I mean, I don't know if y'all watched that Notre Dame, Texas A&M. I was locked in. I had some action on there. It didn't go through. I needed Reed to get 3 more yards rushing. So I could be the salty guy, but I'm gonna give Reed all his props. I mean, the guy's great at running the ball, and he's pretty solid at passing that John too. I ain't gonna lie when Craver went up the sideline, that was badass tackling. I mean, it's 3 guys there. Wrap
Mhm.
that man up like y'all trash. But I mean, hey, you take what you get in this game. So I think he be spinning that field pretty crazy, man. I only have a gripe, like I said, with Beck and Moore. Everybody else, I think definitely deserves to
Okay.
be in there, and I'm
Zell, go
okay with
ahead.
it.
Talk. You ain't got to talk about everybody else. Be the spokesman for your quarterback. What you got to say, man? You think it's rightfully so? He should be number one, the leading favorite, or he's rightfully placed. What's your
Hey,
thoughts?
the OC quarterback coach, whatever at Miami before the season started, he said, "Hey, like what Cam Ward did, what he did last year, don't be too surprised what Carson Beck gonna do this year." So I guess it's something with the coaching staff that kind of able, like how like, basically how you said with Cal Shanahan, maybe it's somebody over in that coaching room that's basically just gonna make Carson Beck look better than what he did at Georgia. Because even though at Georgia he did win and stuff like that, but it was like some of those mistakes that he made was just they wasn't the best mistakes to be making and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
I I feel like the system. I feel like the system's gonna help him. I feel like that's the reason why he's gonna be able to basically get that award. You know what I'm saying? Just that system that he's around.
Okay. All right, man. We're moving along. We'll talk about Dabo Swinley, man. He had a press conference yesterday or 2 days ago, addressing his 1-2 start. He want to talk to the fan base. I'm gonna read verbatim what he said. He said, "Hey, listen, if Clemson's tired of winning, they can send me on my way. But I'm gonna go somewhere else and coach. I ain't going to the beach. Hell, I'm 55. I got a long way to go. Y'all gonna have to deal with me for a while." So he's basically, hey man, y'all, and he's been now. Granted, he's had some losing games and stuff. He ain't the top tier program like they used to be since this whole transfer portal, him not getting the players and stuff. But what y'all thoughts, man? Dabo, is he standing on business saying, "Hey, man, like it or love it, hate me, y'all want to win, y'all can keep me. Y'all don't, y'all have to deal with me." What y'all's thoughts?
What you got on that, Tevin?
For Dabo, man, I've never been the biggest Dabo fan. Clemson honestly makes my fucking head hurt because I couldn't stand them half the time. But of course, my rival could never get the job done against them most of the time. So
That's a
I
fact.
had to see them, go off. But I think honestly, Dabo's a very stubborn man. He's stuck in his ways.
Fact.
I think Dabo doesn't want those players that's in them Lambos that Mitch doesn't like to see.
That's probably a fact.
So I think that's hurting
Emotional.
them because they're not getting. Those are the type of players they used to get when there wasn't NIL because some of those guys had to go there and straighten up their act because they couldn't act like they was the shit because that's how college football was. Like you had to be a little more humble. Now you don't. Um, I don't think everybody's like that though. I think Dabo could find some of these guys that maybe kind of feel that way, but I think his demeanor and how he presents himself turns a lot of people off. Like they don't want to go there because it's like we got this. I mean, it's really like we got this old white coach telling us y'all ain't shit. And then they got all these other dudes whispering in their ear, y'all, he cool, whatever. Even with Prime, he does have standards, but he loves swag is him. He's prime time. So he
Yeah.
wants you to be yourself. So I just think he's finally seeing, the chickens come on the roost for him, and he's not really happy with it. But he does have a good defense. Like, hey, cut me. What was y'all before me? What y'all gonna be after me? Like, he definitely hit him with bad boys for life or let me go. Like, he
Yeah.
really hit him with that. So I
I,
mean,
I, I'm glad you said that. There's a coach that now, granted, he's on a terrible. He's Syracuse's football coach. He had some like I like it as a coach. I think it's Fran Brown. As a
Man, he
coach,
be
I want to
talking
play for.
crazy.
He be
He
talking
said
like
he said some stuff
he be
last year
talking like
too.
a YN out there. I'd be like, damn.
Yeah, they
He be
beat
yeah,
us
talking.
last year.
They play Clemson too. Like he had a crazy ass statement. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he has that the players coach type of vibe. Like not the and like you
mm-hmm.
said, Tevin, it could be played out because you know how people said about the Patriots, the Patriots way. It's kind of how Clemson in college you can do that because it's
Yeah.
young
Yeah,
kids
yeah,
and you can
exactly,
control them. But now with this money
exactly,
coming in here, you they damn near control you. Like, hey man, it's my way, or I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go to this different school. So
exactly.
I feel that, man. That's a valid point, man. We got one or two more topics, man. We'll get out of here. Let's go to Virginia Tech. Their coach got fired. Now, granted, I thought that I don't think it's gonna happen, but since he's an alum, Mike Vick is in the coaching realm, and all these former players are going to schools. Normally, it's lower schools.
Yeah.
Is Mike Vick? Is it too soon for Mike Vick to be a candidate?
I honestly I think so. I feel like I mean honestly I feel like the opportunity, the way it's presenting itself is almost like it's kind of the job is kind of there for him, but looking at how it is right now, it is too soon because he lost his first game with the Norfolk State and stuff like that. But he eventually got his first win and stuff like that. But I feel like we just gotta, cause I feel like these players they don't always be great coaches, or you know what I'm saying. So we
That's a
gotta
fact.
wait to see if he can be great just at the you know what I'm saying at the HBCU level. So if he can do something out there, then maybe they can think about. Because even like looking at Deion Sanders, like he was great with the Jackson State and stuff like that, but it's kind of like looking rocky at Colorado for him and stuff like that. So just got to kind of see how it is.
What you
Is it
think, Tevin?
rocky at Colorado though? I mean, I feel like you got one bad season, one good season. So I don't know. We don't gotta dive. We'll focus on Vic, but I mean, shit. What else does Tech got coming? It doesn't
Yeah,
sound like they got a lot of. I mean, I honestly, they're gonna offer Shane Beamer.
yeah,
He's gonna
the
tell them
Natty,
no. He's gonna
yeah,
tell them no. He loves it in South
South
Carolina. I
Carolina.
don't know if
Mhm.
y'all got had a chance to watch the documentary. Whole reason he went to South Carolina because he wanted to make a name for himself. Because when he's up in Tech land, he's
It's
Beamer's
all about his
son.
daddy.
Like,
Yeah, it's all
Beamer
about his
son,
yeah,
daddy.
yeah.
he'll never be his own man for real in Virginia Tech because it's always gonna be about Beamer. But with Vic is a player for Beamer, so it a little different. So I feel like he's Vic. Like he is his legacy there as a player already. So I think that gives him more strength in the job. I think with the NIL, it's smart. Like you gotta think about it this way, y'all. It's a business decision. In order to win now, you need the NIL money to get these guys there. You do still have to build a culture, but you can't get the right guys there in this culture you want to have without NIL. If you have somebody like Vic, I think alums are more likely to
Throw
here
some
y'all
money
go.
towards it.
Here's some money.
Yeah.
Like we because you got to get them invested. Um, I mean y'all see the difference in two sports too in our state. UK basketball, they go crazy on the NIL.
Hmm.
College, not so much, but it's culture based. You got
Yeah,
one, you got one coach that can get people invested in the program. Got another coach that I mean, we already seen he's got his foot halfway out the door. So you don't just want to get any coach just based on off experience because he's people got to buy in. I think you definitely look at other coaches first with experience, like a Beamer and people in that realm. But don't be shocked if next year Mike Vick is the first year brand new coach for V Tech because I just don't think there's too many people out there that are looking at that job right now. Also, Mike Vick said out of his own mouth, like, I ain't come here to build this extravagant culture at Norfolk. It was
Mm-hmm.
really just the job I got off. He basically
Mm-hmm.
said that without saying that this is the job
Yeah.
I got offered,
Stepping
but
stone. You just need a stepping
it's a
stone.
stepping stone for the next
Yeah.
spot. So if the opportunity comes, you got to take it. You got to take it.
Yeah, I
No
think
doubt.
I agree on that. Yeah, I say like kind of like just saying the whole players, coaches, and stuff like that. Like that's what everybody kind of leaning towards and stuff like that. So Mike Vick's name being a head coach, him getting his old NFL teammates and stuff like that, or just people around the league, like build a coaching staff like that. I feel like if he can do that, especially with them playing the ACC, they can definitely start to have something in 5 years or so. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. We'll end it with this, man. Staying with the Mike Vick, in Virginia Tech. You know, Kyler Murray before his, I guess his pregame fit was a Virginia Tech jersey. But then he proceeded to go home and take a picture with, his dog, which is a pit bull.
God
Posted on
bless.
posted on social
I
media.
seen that.
Um,
That's crazy.
what's y'all's thoughts, man? Is he
You
like,
don't know. I feel like he
you
might
know
not. I feel like he may. How old is Kyler right now? Like
he young? He's
I feel like maybe he
25,
didn't know because
6.
for him to do that, if it would have been bad if he had with the Falcons jersey. If he would have had a Falcons jersey, that would have been even worse because it's like it don't really matter the team, but still for you to have Vic and a dog and you being a quarterback and stuff like that too, it's just like yeah, it ain't a good look. I say that.
Look, all I'm gonna say is, bro,
Is he
just gotta be
cancelable?
more.
Is he cancelable right now?
He's
With
got
this?
to be more aware of his
Mm,
surroundings, bro. I mean, Jimmy Kimmel just got took off air for talking about Charlie Kirk. Like
yeah,
people are sensitive about certain topics right now, and will forever will be. Dogs is
yeah,
one of them.
yeah.
Facts.
And not only, it's not like he took a cute picture, like oh look at this adorable dog. He got the jersey on with the pit bull. I know he was posing like us.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
no, we don't do
It,
that. Or at least if we do it, we don't send it publicly. And honestly, you should if you're Kyler Murray, don't do it at all, bro. You one of the biggest stars in the NFL. It's
yeah,
just
It looked
it's
like a
just
it was
not
trash
it was a
smart.
can.
wild. I don't think there's any way. I think somebody said like either take a picture with the Mike Vick jersey and take another picture with your dog, but not have the jersey on. Like you got to separate the two. Like even if
Yeah.
he was doing some left-handed stuff, and some old weirdo pictures like some playing with the dog or doing some shit, it still would look bad. No matter, like there's no
Yeah.
way, like you're walking the dog down the street or what they call it, giving a pup cup. There's no way that you could have framed it
With that jersey, yeah.
with the
If
jersey
not,
on.
But
if
you
And I
know
you
don't
what
think
that
yeah, walking
you
down the
know what
street
that
with a
is,
Mike Vick
Mitch?
jersey and a dog, that's like animal cruelty down there. Just walking
You
with
know
the
what
dog.
that is, Mitch? That's what happens when you got a gamer,
yeah,
a Call of Duty
Call of
guy
Duty, yeah.
who's on the emotes and stuff. He don't think. He don't think like
It's
that.
You
He
don't know what's
he
going
he was
on.
doing some emote shit.
it just don't make it just it's a that's one of the
Goofball.
craziest. That's one of the craziest things, bro. That and there's no way he's not aware. You can't say age, bro. Like
No,
he
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 knows.
has to
knows,
know.
but
He
he's
He
just
has to
knows,
know.
bro.
goofy
He has
because
to know.
he's on the game all the time. He goofy, so
Yeah.
he's not. He don't got the right people around him, man. He didn't get the right people around him because
And what makes it worse, he ain't really balling for real. So it's not like maybe
Yeah.
they
if he was
2-0
hooping
though.
if he was
They
like going
2-0
crazy on the
though.
football field, they still would have crucified him because I'm
Yeah.
surprised it ain't got worse than what it is with social media and stuff.
I
Because
don't think that went. There was too much shit going on this last week.
yeah,
That wasn't on the top of the storylines, but I seen the storyline. I didn't look into it, so when y'all actually just described the picture to me, that's why I really reacted like that because I was
no,
like,
it
bro,
it it,
what?
it was like he said. I
Yeah,
think
now
he
I'm
was
gonna have to go look at it
sitting
when
on
I get off
sitting on
here.
some steps or whatever. It was
Yeah,
man,
yeah. On
it
some
was
Bow Wow shit. He was on some Bow Wow shit.
basically.
Nah, based like the Bow Wow. It was literally like the Bow Wow jersey. How he had the Tim
Yeah,
Couch
without
shirt and
without the
stuff. It
Browns, he
literally
had
just
to
like
be
that.
checked.
It
Ah
was just
man.
like
I don't know if you
that.
can I do it. There it
Crazy.
is.
Ah man.
It,
Goofball.
yeah, it's a bad
Goofball
look.
tomorrow.
What what was even the inspiration for the pick?
Yeah,
Getting
I
all
don't
of
know.
this.
Like
I don't know.
I get the Mike Vick jersey because he said he's an idol. He looked up. First of all, if you say he's your idol, you 100% know the story of Michael
You
Vick.
can't be
There's
idle. You
no
can't
way
be
you not
idle.
But
that.
was
You
it
can't
his
be idle.
birthday? Did they win something? V-Tech's
No,
not
they
doing
won.
good.
They won. But
No, I know Arizona did, but I'm saying,
nah, Virginia Tech is ass.
yeah, Michael Vick
Yeah.
hasn't won any games in Norfolk. Virginia Tech is doo-doo. I'm like, was it a birthday? Like what? Like that was just random to get in trouble over.
What
Like,
makes it worse is somebody took that picture for him, and then he decided to post it. It'd be different if some fans saw him. It looks like he's at the crib. that's what makes it crazy.
You
He's
got the
like,
wrong people in your corner.
hey, girl, take his pic for me real quick. That shit fire, ain't it? Let me post this. That's
Right.
crazy. But
He
all
looked
right,
at
man.
it, typed this caption, press post.
Facts. Zell, man, end the pod for us, man. Do all the social stuff, man. How we end the pod, man?
All right, man. Like, subscribe, Elat Podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Instagram. We own everything. You name it. Twitch. I don't know if I said that.
Hey, man, fellas, I think we had a good one, man. I think we had a
did,
good one.
and I just want to say, y'all see the cap today. Last time I was on the pod, my man Mitch said some crazy shit about that.
Oh yeah,
that
man.
Larry Bird bum. Listen. I'm gonna talk for my LA folk. That Larry Bird bum. We only know Magic over here. I love LA all day. Fuck Boston.
Hey, look them stats up.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. You a stats guy. Look them stats up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'll look them stats up. I know we got more chips during that era.
Here you go.
I know
Here
for
you go.
sure.
I'm talking about points, rebounds, and assists, boy.
Who got the chips though?
Larry was doing his thing out there.
Yeah, when he played.
That's facts. That's facts, man. All I'm saying is Larry.
I love LA, man.
Yeah,
he was hooping.
I ain't going against the brother, so I can't pick Larry. I'm sorry.
That's what I say. I know
sorry.
I don't do that.
And he's from Michigan State. My boy Zell messed with the Michigan, and he ain't rocking with no Indiana State.
I get it. All I'm
Can't do
saying
it.
is
Larry Bird gives Pacer energy, bro. We don't rock with him.
It was all over. No, what he was doing out there. Hey, yeah, man, I'm a jab right, go left, pull up, bucket. Now, I'm not saying that everybody didn't do that, but the stories that they tell about Michael Jordan, they be doing it about Larry Bird too.
Even how he play left-handed, all that stuff. I give him that. I give him
In the word of the LA native Kendrick Lamar, it's not enough. It's not enough.
Okay, man. We'll save it for another pod, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later, man.
All right, bro.
Good pod, man. Nice talking to y'all, man.
All right,
yes, sir.
All right, man.
Be easy.